All right. Good morning. Can you guys hear me? Perfect, perfect. All right. So PPI. PPI dumped us. PPI. Who would have figured? Who would have figured? PPI hot. Fed have their hands full now, huh? All right. Let's see. So I did take some positions. Not weeklies, but next week puts. One thing I did know. Hold on, actually, let me actually start trimming these positions real quick, and then we'll get to it. All right, I got some Amazon Al and Enphase. Had Enphase and Amazon. You can see both targets here. Let me just send this out real quick. Just gonna update the Discord. 1 second. I really don't even have to trade the rest of the day. Those were great overnight moves. So Amazon 37% holding half now. There we go. My trading view is just lagging right now. That's brutal. 270. And then I trimmed Enphase for 26%. I'm gonna keep half and set that stop loss at entry. Sorry guys, give me a second. Let's pull up SPY here. I'll probably play the opening range. I really if I see a good setup, I'll take it, but I'll watch the opening range on SPY here. I'm just trying to secure profits on these positions. Latest update. Got that. Okay. And then, all right. I also had Pfizer. I had way too many positions. I was short. I was full on short. I was full on short. Yeah, I took some Pfizer here. For 18%. This was a swing. Wow, end phase gone. End phase is dumping. Trimmed at 270. It's at $3 here. 306. Pfizer's still going. Might have trimmed that slightly early. It's testing the trend line. That's why I have a daily trend on Pfizer. That's it right there. This is what I'm looking at on Pfizer. I shorted this. There we go. That's that trend line. So that was my first target, and then we're going to come down. Hopefully, we'll come down here into this target. That's a ways down, but nice little trim here. I don't know why my trading view is lagging. Wow. Wow, wow. Everything's printing. Everything's printing. Everything's moving. All right. Two 30. Sorry, guys. Not your typical open, but I have to trim, to continue to secure profits on my positions real quick. I'm full on short. All right, I got, let me see Amazon. Wow. Market is dumping here. Amazon's still going. All right, I'm gonna take some Disney too. I was short Disney. All right, there we go. I haven't even got a chance to smoke my hookah, man. What the actual fuck? But hey, can't complain, right? Can't complain. So Disney 225, that's 25% on Disney. Amazon's over 50%. Everything's lagging. My whole computer's lagging. Man, come on. Might be the stream, right? I think it might be the stream. All right, I gotta take. I took some more Amazon here. Okay, yeah, I have to secure that. Let's go. What a fucking open, man. What an open. I don't even have to trade anymore. I can have some good profits I can just mess with. 52% Amazon. And I'm just going to hold the fourth and let it ride. I'm not even worried. I don't even have to watch that shit now. I just wanted to get most of my positions out. Okay. Some more in phase. I'll get to you guys 1 second. We'll start scanning and going over some questions. All right, I took some more in phase at 40% and holding a fourth. All right, so if anyone's in the Discord, one thing I mentioned, whoever remembers yesterday during the stream, let me grab my hose. 1 second. Can't smoke hookah without my hose. Where is it at? 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. All right. All right. There we go. Now I can chill. Now I can chill. So let's get this. So one thing I mentioned yesterday, guys, I talk about the flow a lot, and there's one flow I have like full confidence in, and that's when I see flow come in the millions. When I see put flow come in the millions, some of you guys might have seen me mention it on Twitter too. Not this time around, but before, I've hit on it on Twitter. I posted screenshots of it on Twitter, and it's always played out. It's always played out. Again, this doesn't mean to go full port anything or take a position in anything when you do see that much amount of. I'm just telling you my opinion and my observation of what I see is every time I've seen millions of put flow come in on indices and large caps across the board, it plays out. It doesn't have to be the same day, but it plays out. But they definitely squeezed the shit out of bears yesterday, and they closed. That was a bullish close. We closed above the flag. We broke out of the bull flag here. Look at that close. We broke out of the bull flag. We broke. So that's a bullish close. What's price action telling me here? Further upside, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if this ends up pumping all the way back up here. I would not be surprised. But PPI got us down. The millions and millions and millions of put flow that came in played out once again. That's 5 times. That's that I think that's the fourth or fifth time I've seen this happen in a row, and it's played out every single fucking time. Every single time. And again, it doesn't usually play out the same day. Sometimes it plays out within 2 days. So it depends on but this expiration was 2 DTEs, so they're fucked. They have to. They do have to. The market does have to go in their favor today, right? Or somewhat today and then tomorrow really move. But glad I took advantage of that. I'm in NVIDIA puts, but I'm in for next week, so I'm gonna hold these. I'm gonna hold these. I missed my average down up here. I was hesitant on it just because of the market, how the indices were. So I never took my average down, but I'm in. I think they're at break even here. I saw them at break even right now. Yeah, we're right there. I think yeah, about 5 cents below entry. Fives are continuously dumping. Wow, Amazon and Enphase were the plays. Disney played out too. Disney, I had it over here. I really wanted to re-add into supply. This was I added over here. So I added Disney here. This was my initial stop loss, but man, that put flow had me so confident in my positions. So what I ended up doing was I ended up changing my plan, and I went into the 30-minute, and then I saw a nice supply zone on the 30-minute up here. So what I told myself is once we come up here, I'll add. But then throughout the day, as this started to come up, I took positions in Amazon, Enphase, Pfizer. So I was in way too many positions to even throw more money out because this can go south, right? This can go south really easy, real quick. So I could not risk tossing more money in it. And if it goes my way, hey, I'll just hold it. And they are next week's too. They are next week's. I rarely play weeklies. Rarely play weeklies. All right, let's see what you guys got for me. Let me take a hit of this hookah. Hold on, I need to relax a bit, man. I don't even need any coffee, nothing. It's like good morning. A lot of clear money. Mo Ryan, Matthew, what's up? See your position at the end of the day so I can run with you. Where's the best place to see your positions at the end of the day so I can run with you? I work so things that kept me popping in and out. You mean in the Discord, Matt? That'll be the premium room. That'll be the premium room. Yeah, so that'll be the premium room. You can search up in the Discord on the top right. There's a, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, there's a search bar. So what you can do is, I think it's I believe it's, oh, so you just type in, and then you type the room, and then you can type the username as well, and it'll pop up everything that I sent out there. And then also you can just sign up for alerts. Just sign up for alerts. That'll simplify everything. Just sign up for those alerts. Sign up for alerts, and every time I tag my alerts, it'll show up. So, all right, let's see what we got here now. Look at this level. It is fucking level. Listen to Mamba when he gives you these levels. Listen to Mamba when he posts these levels. So this 4-way-80, what is this level? For those of you that are lazy and do not wake up and watch BTV or watch any of my analysis, this is where I got this 408.8 is from this gap here, this gap fill here. You can see this hard rejection there, and then CPI failed to hold support, dump, right? So that's where I got that level from, and it's been respected. It's been respected. Once we broke and held, you got further upside. It came into the supply zone, came down. You got yourself a what? A break, hook, and go. Looked like this was ready to come back and retest this zone up here. Failed to. You ended up forming a flag, as you see here. Came down right there, and then broke out and held, which is what you can, get a break hook and go off the trend line for further upside. But no, you ended up falling straight back down. PPI, again, bullish price action. So would not be surprised if this pumps up again. Why do I say that? Because it's price action over news. Remember CPI? Remember CPI? You see how this ended up gapping up and straight dumped. And then we had another CPI where we ended up gapping down and we just pumped. I forgot where it was. Forgot where that happened. But we had a nasty CPI, and I think it was a CPI or NFP, but it ended up gapping down and it just straight pumped. So price action over any day. Data's temporary, right? Could be huge movements, right? But it's temporary. So this is your level to watch for now on your shorter time frame. The flow always knows, man. The flow knows, Mo knows. That's how you. The flow knows, Mo knows. Yeah, my stream is definitely lagging on my end. All right, let's take a look at the flow, see what's going on. Speaking of, I think that was the first hit. That was the first hit. I'm just talking too much. This is the first hit. All right, today's Thursday. So I got my premium set at 50K plus. And I do have this Friday. this Friday, and I'll have to set next week's. I'm gonna set no, yeah, next week's too. So, oh my God, where are these dates at? So that would be the 24th. There we go. So I like to see what's the outlook for next week and just a shorter time. The 1 DT as well, right? So when I also add 0 DTs, this is something I also started doing, is adding the 0 DTEs. So since we have them every day. So today's Thursday, that's the 16th. Yeah, there we go. So I do trade Forex too. That's why if you guys see alerts coming up, all right. So what do we got? Let's go on the 1 minute now, see what we got. All right, that could be your opening range, right? So right here, and then watch this low right there. This gold is a daily level. For anyone just coming in, this gold is a daily level. That could be your opening range for some upside. Let's look at some levels up here. Let me go back in the 5 minute. So basically break and hold of this level. So candle close, right? Candle close above this level. And then what I like to do is I like to bring the stop loss down here into that close, right? So break and hold of this level, SPY calls, right? That'll trigger SPY calls. 40 seconds. 40 seconds. Let's see. So you got about 4 10 cents on, not much room. Little scalp. But if this pumps into here, it's a no bueno. So you got this consolidation up here. You could probably move it somewhere around here. So you got a little zone right there. And then let's go back into the 1 minute, 20 seconds. So what do you have here too? You might be flagging as well, right? On the 1 minute. Yeah, just let this play out. But you do have a nice little lower trend line. Could be a could start to form a rising wedge, right? You got the higher high. So we played a nasty trend break yesterday in Discord. We played a nasty trend break off the 1 minute. I'll be recapping my trades over the weekend and posting that, my weekly recap. But man, what a fucking week. It was honestly, what a Thursday. What a Thursday. Monday started out, I think, with 2 losers, 1 winner. And then Tuesday, we got some nice winners. Or I only took one trade. And then Wednesday, took some trades. And then today, overnighters. Let's see what Rocket Scooter is showing too. Let me pull that up. Let me pull that up. If you guys are watching any stickers, let me know. I'll be more than happy to scan. Let me know if there's any laggers you feel. I like playing laggers. Look at this, Google. What a pump. What a pump. Let's pull up the 30 here, see where that 30. Oh, I just hit the 9. There you go. So that's a peak. You got your 930 crossover. You're at gap fill here. Not too bad. That's a nice setup. That's a nice setup. But watch your indices. Watch your indices. We never broken held. We just wick, no hold right above the level. That'll be your trigger. Let's see the Qs. Oh, Qs are going here. You do have a level, I believe. This 30575. I'll have to check in a second. Let's go back and look at SPY. Wait, actually, let me check real quick. That might be a daily level, if not a 30-minute. No, definitely a lower time frame. Need to remove all these. Bounced off of a zone there. I need to be on before, man. Get on these levels, but my mornings have been tough. My mornings have been tough. 0575. Okay. So that's a level. All right. So right up the bell, we ended up getting can you guys hear that bell that comes on? That's loud as shit. If it is, I need to mute it. Let me mute this stuff. I'm gonna pause all these alerts. All right. So right out the bell, we had puts, right? And then after that, we started getting heavy call flows. I mean, not heavy, but dominant uh, bulls, right? A dominant call flow coming in. So as expected, right? Huge gap down. You expect people to take profit. Mamba did, and move up. So but they're still coming in, right? What I like to do sometimes, I watch my flow. If I see some put, especially those zero DTs, those one DTEs, if I see some put flow come in, and we're approaching a key level, I don't mind taking a position there. This is a nice setup. We're testing this level here, though. I'm just going to be cautious here. I don't, I can be a bit risky today, just because I made some really good overnight. There we go. So zero DTE put flow came in on the Qs and a one DTE into this level. This just came in a few seconds ago. And then you got a gap fill there for potential gap fill reversal on Google. You probably just touched it right there. And then you have your 30. Nothing heavy though. Let's see. Oh, how did SPY do? Let's go back on the woman. Oh wow, SPY down, Qs up. So tech is trying to hold up the market. You know what I mean. Now we're gap down, I know. Don't give me any shit. I know we're gap down. Talk about the open. Amazon probably had a nice recovery. Nope, still down. Enphase still down. So this caught my eye because you can see this trend here, right? And then Enphase got smacked with puts yesterday. So I told myself only with confirmation I'm gonna touch it. That's it, only with confirmation. And I got the confirmation here, the close here, just consolidated and tried squeezing me out. I knew they were squeezing the fuck out of bears here. I knew they were squeezing the bears. So I ended up holding it. This was my initial stop loss level, but I held it. I really wanted to see how we'll close. But either way, I just had a feeling they're trying to squeeze the bears out. Um, and then look at this dump. They probably caught bulls, squeezed some bears out, and huge gap down. Anyone tuning in? This is the trend line. I mean, the little trend line, early trend line on the 1 minute. But this is our range right here. This high, this low. Break and hold for some longs, but you have to note you do have resistance at 410.15 up here on the 5 minute. So how's it look on the 5 here? Everything getting bought back. Everything getting bought back up. Should have probably grabbed some SPY longs right at the bell and just held them. Some one DTEs, not zeros, but one DTEs, and just held them. Don't mind this 408.8. Again, that's a daily level. Okay, that's a daily. So if you can look on the 5 minute, it's respected well. How we didn't close below it. We did not close. Wow, look at this 5 minute candles here. MMs don't know what to do. Mama broke the system. They're like, fuck, man. How can we get this guy? Yeah, got me in January. January didn't have a good month, but and am I fucking up February? That's Ford. Dump this shit, Pfizer. Dump. I actually grabbed this swing yesterday. Yesterday, I grabbed this, and then we had this move. Don't know. I think we got some news over here. I'm not sure. No, but Randy tagged me, and I was like, oh, print, baby. All right, let me look at some levels on the cues. So we have our open. You have to set that as a level. So that's your intraday level. We don't have anything else on the intraday until maybe we come down bounce. Let's pull up the 9 real quick. Where is that at? Oh, right there. And your 30 is probably way above. Yo, we'll just hide that for now. I don't like too much clutter. I can see price action a lot better. Even this level here, this 305.75 level, we came up into it. It's a higher time frame level, well respected. I don't like that being in the way too. Let's go back into the SPY 1 minute, see how that range break plays out. Thanks for watching it. Fulk him up, Fulk the MMs, Fulk AMD. My boy Ramsey had a had a short on AMD. Got stopped out yesterday, and those ran like 40%. Fulk AMD. Let's look at AMD. I've been liking this ticker, man. We had some beef. We do have some beef, but so far I'm whooping its ass. All right. Cortez, ICT is always weird. I think it runs a big, but you don't need it. What do you think about ICT? I think it's interesting. It's definitely interesting. It's blowing up, right? It's all anywhere you go, and it's on YouTube, Twitter, ICT, even Discord. We got Diamond. Knows about ICT, has studied it, watched the course. I haven't watched. I don't have time, man. It's a lot. I have to. It's gonna take me probably like a month, maybe longer, to finish the whole course. Um, just the time on my hands. I'm not that free with having a family and stuff, but um, I've seen Diamond hit on it, and I mean it's pretty cool, man. It's the accuracy on it. I think once you understand the concept of it, and if you know price action really well too, and you're able to implement your own, I think if you get a good grasp on levels, how to line up levels, I think it'll give you, man, way more confidence into playing with ICT's method, because that alone, from what I've seen, it's pretty accurate, and that's what you want, right? You want the highest probability when taking a trade of it going your way, and um, and obviously it's working, right? I mean, it's blowing up, and people are using it, and I've seen Diamond use it, and I've seen Diamond chart it and not use it, and it works out. Um, so chart and not take the trade, that is, right? But mention it live, and it's I mean, it's money. It's a money method. It's just understanding the concept. But I think if you really tone down on your levels, because from what I've noticed too, it's at key levels, right? It's at key levels, and if you understand the break, hook, and go method too, it all plays a role. Yeah, it could be money, but try to get a foundation, right, of your price action of levels mainly first. Get your levels down, and then um, and then go about it. But I'm gonna have to find some. It's inner circle trading, right? If I'm not mistaken. I think so, Luke. All right, watch it. Just see if we can break out of this range for a little scalp on SPY, and really nothing else. You have AMD, but you can probably end up getting a move down here. The RR of me taking it here is not good. You do have a level right there on AMD, so let's see. So you got to break, hook, and go. Your nine's up here. Market's in range. So not a good RR, right? You're in the middle. This could either, come back up or continue to fall. So not a good RR playing it. But if you're already in, you're in, right? Oh, NVIDIA hit my target It actually hit my target. Fuck. I was not paying attention. I was not paying attention. Damn. I was not paying attention. I had an alert. I think I just had too many alerts. I ended up. Let me see. Let me re-add this alert. Sometimes they only come in once. Oh. So I'm shorting the video, but that ended up hitting my target. No, you're not there yet. You're not there yet. Fuck. I hope this comes down. I want to trim some here. I'm gonna trim a fourth here. And then, I'm up on those cons, but just want a little bit more. A little greedy, a little greedy. All right, Q's, yeah, Q's got some put flow. This was 3 minutes, 4 minutes ago. Sorry, I'm just seeing this. Unusual well, sometimes the put flow doesn't come in. I mean, sometimes it's smooth, right? It just keeps coming in. It shows just live, right? And then at times you just have to refresh it. So that came in 901, 901, 901, 901. 901 Shelby Drive. Yeah, that's what it is. Memphis, Tennessee. I was like, what's 901? If you miss the gap down, you don't have to force any trades. Just watch, wait for something to set up. So with gap, especially with gap downs, I'm a trader. I don't usually trade the first 30 minutes maybe to an hour. At least the first 30 minutes. The second 30, the second half of that hour, I end up taking trades at times, but I mean, I'll go an hour. Sometimes I'll go 2 hours. I like the more closer to afternoon session. Why? I like my intraday price action developing, and then I see whatever setups I got, whether it's patterns, levels, trend lines, anything, and then I'll take it from there. But you don't, but especially with gap downs, you really want price action to form, and then go about it that way, right? Wait for something to develop, wait for something to form, and then trade with gap downs because you have huge upside and you don't know we could continue to dump through. So watch this range breakout. If this breaks and holds, you would hate to see this right now, right? If this would break and run into this, I don't like that. That's what happened the other day. We had a range breakout, but we had 411.87 was a level 411.87 was a level I had from a 5 minute right here, and we broke out of the range up here, but it ran straight into that. That was not a good RR. Guess what happened? We just chop, 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 then dropped. Stop loss, right? Then came back up, ripped, and then dropped. Stop loss. Yesterday's price action was gross. Was gross. All right, I'm just gonna set, in case that alert doesn't work, I'm just gonna add one right here. So I'm not watching it. Damn, I can't believe I missed that. Fuck. Oh, let's look at PayPal, Disney, both targets hit. I'll update the Discord later. Man, I was stacking puts. I was stacking puts. I should have hedged though for sure, but Yeah, I did not hedge. That's not smart. I should have hedged with some SPY calls. That was a bit risky. But I did take next week, so they could have still got fucked because if we gapped up huge, yeah. All right, give me 1 second. Let me take a short on this. All right, there we go. I just took a short on the dollar yen. Gonna look, just taking a starter. I had a daily level, I believe, up here. Yeah, this was it. We're right at that daily level. So I took a starter here. Breaking out strong, strong. I would not be surprised. Come up here. Probably my second ad right up here. And just swing this. Swing this. Let's get a nice head and shoulders. That would be sweet on the daily. Taking it off of a daily level up here. See how this plays out. How's the euro dollar doing? Dump, dump. I actually had a short on this. I took profit way too early. I took profit over here. Where did I take profit? I think I took profit right here at 800. 106. Yeah, 106, 800. I had a position, then I averaged down, and then I took profit there. But yeah, this looks nasty. Nothing right now in the market. This is why I'm just looking at my forex. Or watch this 1 minute break for a range breakout. So the 5 real quick. All right, watch this. Can it break and hold? Can it break and hold? You got some call flow coming in on SPY. Back to back to back to back call flow. Oh yeah, they're smacking calls right now. They are smacking calls. Mm-hmm. All right. Trying the 410 calls. I got a 127 fill. Wow, these are going. 410 calls, the 0 DTEs, 127. I'm going to hold these. I don't mind. It's a 0 DT, so manage your size in. I'm small size, of course, right? But I don't care how low these go, just because I have good profits today. So I put in a small size in these, the 410 calls. This was our trigger right here, break and hold 1 minute, took it, and then this is our resistance right there. So I want more. I want more. I'm not going to trim up here. I want more on these. See what we can get. Zero DTs, manage your size, and these can really drop real quick. Real quick. Qs is getting smacked. Qs are starting to get smacked by back to back 100K plus. Look at that drop. Look at that short. Look at this short off of the daily. Tone trades, are you in here? Tone trades. Tone trades is a beast in Forex. see what else we got. How's Tesla doing? How's Google? Did that gap fill reversal play? Oh, it did. Gap fill reversal played out off of our 96.5 and then a drop. That would be a that's a good move. That's a good move. But now broken hell, actually got to move it up here a little bit. Right on it though. Right on it. Level 5 minute level rejection there. 410. That 410.13 is a 5 minute time frame. Can we get a break hook and go? Form this range as support and then break out? Could it happen? Could it happen? Some 0 DTEs coming in. You have your 9 there as well. You have your 9 there as well. So let's see. So this would be the support right there. That would be the stop loss, right? Break and hold through here. What a fucking morning. What a morning. Let's see what we got up here. All right, let's refresh the flow. He smacked the fuck out of calls. Disney weak, huh? They were trying to squeeze Mamba out here. Nope. Fuck him up. Gap down. And face peaky there. How's the 5 minute looking? We closed above, came back. Boom. Let's see. Let's see if it can it hold the 9 though? Can it hold the 9? That's our 5 right there. That's our 5 minute level. This is why I mentioned the RR, right? So the RR, so if you're playing, for example, next week's or a few days out on SPY, your RR isn't great, because you ended up closing right here, and if you rip, like, how much are you looking for? 2%, 5%? Playing 0 DTEs on a 1 minute time frame is my method of when I do trigger it on the 1 minute, I'd have to play the 0 DTs because it's a scalp, right? But in this case, I'm up nicely on the day, and I don't mind looking for more, wanting more here. I've already hit 12% on these. They immediately ran. I mean, they immediately moved as soon as I pulled. I just smacked the ask on the 1 minute time frame for 0 DTEs. I usually just smack the ask, not smack as in heavy, but there we go. All right, I got some out at 150 for 20%. All right, now let's look at back at the 5 minute, see how we're doing on the 5 minute. Why isn't it typing? Oh shit. All right, let's look at some levels here. Oh, where's the 30 at? Let's see where that 30 is at now. Oh, we have some room up to here, and then we also have this consolidation right there. So about 410.9 to 411 would be the next target. If we're able to hold on this 5 minute, we still got 3.5 minutes left, but we're out 158 on these cons. Probably hit 160. What is that? 28%. There you go, 160. The flow don't lie. You got smacked with calls. Smacked with calls. So let's bring this. Come on, Trading View. Where are we at? 410.60. This is your 1 minute right here. You have a nice little 1 minute supply zone up there. And then we'll line this up. Oh, this thing is lagging hard. Right there. So far they ran over 160. I think I saw 161. About 29%. Oh, Pfizer dropped even more. Let me see. Let me look at my Pfizer swing real quick. 236. 236. Oh, that USD JPY must have really came down. Yeah. All right. Really good day. Can't complain. Let's go. All right. So break hook and go, and then let's see if we can get a break hook and go off the 5 minute. Let's see if we're able to close above. See what I told? Look at that sell off. Let's see if we're able to hold that level. You don't want to see the shooting star at peak intraday, right? You don't want to see that if you're long. But I would have already closed this. Like if I didn't have a morning like I did, that gap down and those pawns spreading, I would have already exited this trade. Because it's a quick scalp. That's my intention. That's how I've been playing it is break the open range. I look for somewhere around 15 to 20%, and I'll just exit the whole trade. I don't care if it ends up, I mean, it goes, it is what it is, right? But it's a scalp playing off the 1 minute short-term move. But usually you get that breakout. But it held on the 5 minute, which is really good, right? And then you came back, went, and then this is a nasty shooting star right there. Probably a doji too, a gravestone doji there. This gravestone doji right here, and let's see if this ends up playing out on the 5 minute. This is at peak, so you expect what downside off of this gravestone doji over here. Let's see what we get. Let's look at the flow, see if that hints at some downside here, right, off of this doji. Nothing. I only got 1-0 DTE put flow on SPY. That was at 9:21, so I'm Central, 10:21 Eastern. But right after that, you got call come in, Qs and SPY. You got next week's 1 day and then 2-0 DTEs on SPY. But this on price action, just off of price action, disregard the flow. This is indicative of a reversal. I got 30 bounce on USD JPY. Hope someone or some of y'all made money on this call trigger off SPY. Let's look at the 1 minute now. All right, you got your 30 here. See if it respects it. But look at that doji. You still got some time on this candle. But again, remember we were up here. We were up here. We still had 3.5 minutes left on the 5 minute. Told you we have some time left, right? So we ended up selling off, closing right on the level. But you did get a doji there. Bouncing off the 9 on the 5, and you probably bounced off the 30 on the 1 minute. See, that's the thing. Like that's the key about it. It's noticing how much room you have to run, right? You really want to note that is, you're playing it off of a candle read or a level, but how much room do you have to move, right? Now, if you want to remove your EMA, you want to hide your 9. That's the 30. Let's hide the 9. So that right here, if you're not playing it, if you don't have the 9 up or anything, this is telling me a potential move back down here, right? But if you have your 9 up and you really trade off the 9, you got to watch the 9 break and hold now. And your 30s right there. All right, let's look at yes, so we got on the 1 minute a trend line. Yeah, there you go. That could be a trigger. So break and hold, what are you targeting? What are you targeting off of this break and hold on the 1 minute? You're going to target this. Break and hold on the 1 minute. You'll target a downside move here. So another potential scalp play, right? Another potential scalp play if it ends up breaking through this trend line. Let me hide my 9. Keep my 30 up. So line that up on your 1 minute. I played this yesterday. I had 3 trend break setups on SPY yesterday. I didn't play 2 of them, and I played the third one, and the third one was the money one, actually. The third one was the big drop we had. Or was it this right here? This, I played this trend break. Right there. I played this, got in there, and then you can see it on the 5 minute, held, and then right away just dumped. That was money. That was 66% in like 2 minutes. Though I took most of my position out at 44%, so but it did run 66 in 2 minutes. Let me line this up. Make sure this is to the T. I gotta get this trend line down to the T. There we go. Can we hit this next target? 410.9 to 411. 410.9 to 411. That's the 1 minute lineup right there, and then it's on the 5. You can see it clean on the 5 too. Right about there. So you got yourself a nice little 1 minute is right here, and then the 5 is right there. So nice little 5 minute supply. You got your 30 up there too. You like to see that. Let's go back into the 1 minute. Watch this. You guys have any questions? Are you guys watching any tickers? I have a 170 order placed on a few more to trim, and then I'll just hold very, very small position. Very, very runners, basically. Nearly hit. Well, 167. That's what I saw. Right, we're an hour into the stream. Usually want to stream for 1 hour, and then that's it. I'll hop back in the Discord. So I got stuff down the rest on end phase. Let me erase my other one. Okay. And of course. Right. So what I like to do is when I trim, I usually set my stop at entry. Not in this case, not these like zero DTEs, but um, other tickers I play out. All right, let's look at the flow. What do we got on the flow? There we go. I got that. So that's 170, 36%. Wow, tapped it to the T, to the T. All right, AMD peaky here. Do we have any levels? We do actually. We do some downside. I'll look for some downside on shit. Where is it at? That's a nice little level there. All right. So now you know how we mentioned the break and hold of the trend line here. You'll look for a move down here. Now you got to watch your level right here. This 410.13. You got to watch that level. Now what we can do is bring this down here. So we can actually erase this, and we have intraday, right? So we have a nice intraday clean 410, 410. So if this breaks and holds, you got to move to 410, which is pretty nice. That's, I mean, depends on where it closes. You want the candle close. Move this up here. All right. $173 and run, and there goes our target, but got some out. I already got some out at 170, 36%. So I'm just holding runners now and letting them run, see what they can do. So far, 2 for 2 on this live stream on SPY 0DT. We played one, I think, last Thursday too. Getting some more flow, but I guess I'm gonna hop back in the Discord now, hit my target. That's all I was looking for, but I do have runners. Nice 36% move off of it. Right off the bat, we had like 15%. So I will see you guys. Good live stream. Overnight was the move, right? The overnight was the play. That's where most of the gains were. And now we'll look for setups. I do, though, really like AMD for downside. You have resistance and you have your 30 there as long as the SPY. Let's look at the Qs, see where they're at, what levels they have. Oh, Ripper here on the 1 minute, though. Let me look at my 5 minute real quick. But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. There you go. So Q's more than likely going to move up here. One second, guys. All right. So there goes the Q's level there on the 5 minute. Watch that. Where's AMD? It's still struggling though, so I still like it for some downside. Um, so I'm gonna watch this. I'll probably play this in the Discord. I'm gonna hop back in the Discord. So I'm gonna watch this name right here and look forward to play to the downside. But I'll see you guys next week. Next week. All right. You guys take care. Thanks, Lou. Cortez, thanks, Matt, Luke, everyone that tuned in. I appreciate you guys. See you guys next week. Y'all take care.